This time on Irate Garage, I'm going to be throwing new transmission lines on my 1981 Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham Coupe. This would have been easier with the engine out of the car, but you know, can't win them all. So if you're a regular viewer, this has changed a fair bit since the last time you've seen it. Don't mind the mess. When we put the hood on this car a couple weeks ago, I just threw everything in. But I've been working on things like the front dress, the alternator, and I have to swap some stuff around for the power steering pump, but I have all the parts, just need to do it. However, the main focus of today's video is the transmission lines. Now, I will admit to being a bit of a dumbass. I feel like I have to do that quite a bit. I should have done those when the engine was not in the car. Now, the lines are already disconnected up here. Lower line was actually just a piece of hose. This guy right here. So really up here we're done. Just need to do underneath the car on the transmission itself. And we're putting in transmission lines from inline tube. I've been using inline tube for 20 years maybe, and I've seldom actually had an issue. They don't actually list this car on their website, so I did what anybody would do and went down a year and ordered for a more common car. Instead of ordering lines for an 81, I ordered them for an 80 Coupe de Ville, because I have one of those. And it looks like the spacing on the lines are the same. It looks like the fittings on the line are the same. The lines do look the same. The Fleetwood doesn't have the whoop-de-doo for the lower line, but that's where it's cut on that car. If we look at my 1980 Coupe de Ville, that whoop-de is indeed there. I'll get my poop in a group, show you how I straighten out those lines. Then we'll come to the car and we will work on getting things undone. I'll just kind of roll it and rock it back and forth on those bends, increasing the pressure on them a little bit until they straighten out. It's usually all it takes. Maybe a little knee love. Well, that didn't sound right at all. Probably have to tweak them a little bit when we get under there. So I'm pretty sure they run in pretty straight to each other. But that ain't too bad of a thing. So, of course, this thing has a clip that holds it onto the frame. It's right here, 13 millimeter. Just like so. Now these are the tranny lines here coming into the transmission. Clearly we want to clean it off a little bit. We don't want to get any crap in there. Just make sure there's nothing loose. Hose on the modulator valve looks pretty shit. So I'll probably change that out too. One of the fun things about these 80s Cadillacs is it's hard to tell whether or not something is metric or standard. Oh, that is snug and not want to come off. Well then, of course this heat shield also needs to come off so I can do other things that are far more fun and exciting than failing to get a transmission line off. It's a little loose, so I wonder if that's a half. I say like I know which one is actually bigger. Hey Siri, what's bigger, a 1/2 inch or a 13 millimeter?
13 millimeters is slightly larger than 1/2 inch.
Thank you.
This is from home. You're welcome.
There you go, right from the mouse horse. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is take this damn plate off so I can actually get in here a little more. That'll give me a little bit more room. Safety squints engaged. There we go. Well, that is improved and done nothing at the same time. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Hot damn. Yeah, these lines started leaking after I adjusted them to clear the headers a little bit. Yeah, just tried to save $1, and it didn't work. Lesson learned, no more trying to save money. Yeah, let's get that going. One thing I want to do real quick is mark the bottom line. It should be the bottom line on the radiator. Should be. That would make sense to normal people. Now, whether or not Cadillac or GM decided to do something that made sense is another story. I've been burned in the past. And this thing's really gross. Somebody who wasn't a hack would have cleaned everything first. Oh well. Stubby wrenches for the win. There we go. There we go. That's not exactly the healthiest looking fluid in the world. All right, let's see if we can't get these bad boys out of here. Oh, no, that was easy. So now I have the old lines sitting next to the new lines, and they look pretty damn close, if not dead on. So yes, transmission lines out of a 1980 Cadillac Coupe de Ville fit a 1981 Fleetwood Brougham, which would make sense because both cars have the Turbo 400. I was a little worried about how the ends matched up, but those actually look really good. Like I did before, I'm going to confirm which line is the lower line, and I'll throw a zip tie on it. And that'll just help mitigate any confusion underneath the car. Now, as one might guess, slipping the new ones in probably isn't as straightforward as pulling the old ones out. Yeah, I do know they got to go up and over the motor mount. Clearly, I've left the caps on the ends as to not fill the lines full of crap. Probably not a bad idea to make sure, blow some air through them and make sure there isn't anything there in the first place. But, you know, I'm under here now. Oh, there you go. Of course, that battery cable's gonna get in the way. Cause a problem. All right, I'm gonna run up top. Excellent. Oh, good. Good. They're flipped 180 degrees out where they're supposed to be. Let's see if we can spin those around, and I can. Hot shit. Oh, good. That line looks rounded off. Perfect. Probably means it's tighter than, or not tight at all. Got him. Head underneath and hook up the transmission first. That looks like it'll go right in there. That one will have to get tweaked a wee bit. There we go. That feels like it's going in. Yeah. This will be so much easier on a lift. Boy, I tell you, someday. If you haven't liked or subscribed yet, I invite you to do so. Can't tell if it's started or not. Oh, I should have taken those straighten stickers off the line. Yeah, they'll fall off someday. Ah, that modulator valve is exactly in the way. Unfortunately, I kind of tweaked these a little bit. Ah, fuck! Caught the edge of my finger thumbnail and bent it over on me. That hurt. Anyway, got them in here. I'd tweak them a little bit to get them to fit better. Wow, that bent thumbnail really is inconvenient now. If you can't see, don't worry, I can't either. Ooh, I believe that did start. Oh yeah. Is it cross-threaded? That's the real question. And on there, usually these just bend right back. Where's the hole? Can't see it. I gotta feel around for it. What's that? quite lined up perfectly, but if I can get that to go in to the clip, at least a little bit, I can start the threading process. Good enough. I can see that the new transmission lines cleared the headers way better than the old ones did, so that's good. Got the little starter cables kind of got to get back where it's supposed to be. God, that shit's so easy on wheels. My glasses keep fogging up. So either I can be safe or I can see. Right now I'm going to choose C. What? I have to tweak the fuel lines a little bit. The return line and vent line are touching the header, and I'm going to guess to say that that's not good. So I will tweak those a little bit. I got some lines to bend and nasty things to say. If you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. If you look here, you will find a video on this car. If you look here, you'll see a playlist for this car and the videos I've done on it so far.